And then I nudged Silver and said, her body language should tell you.
And I said, body language, but I'm illiterate.
Ha
Yeah. Well, welcome to
Story
this
is how
bullshit.
Alpha and I met in jail.
Yep. Actually, that's where I'm streaming from myself. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah,
I'm on
we showed that card game on Twitch and they arrested him.
Oops. So I'm Alpha, here in my 6x6. That's Wit over there.
Yep.
And this jackass who looks like a spider. What's your name again? And who the fuck are you?
Me with the ankle bracelet?
Yeah, you.
You can call me Silver.
And speaking of being in jail, there are crimes to solve. Tonight's game is called...
Just so much text.
Sleuth.
Is anything still okay?
There we go.
Ooh.
Sleuth.
So this is kind of a retooling of the board game Clue, in that there is a whodunit to be solved. Somebody was murdered. There are 6 suspects around the house.
Oh, I hope it was me.
We must find who did it. We must locate and take possession of the murder weapon. And we must gather everybody in the room that it was done in and call that person out in that room in order to succeed.
Oh, interesting.
So I believe there was a plan in place to do this the personalized way, which means we put in our own names.
I would prefer to do celebrity crushes that Wit has.
Oh, is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, you guys have been planning this, and I'm concerned.
I had no part in this. I'm just going with it because I think it'll be fucking funny. I don't know any of these names. I'm relying entirely on Silver. So, Silver, the floor is yours, friend.
Do you think you have them, or am I supposed to populate these?
You're supposed to populate these. So...
Oh!
Okay.
Your foremost amongst your celebrity crushes is...
We're talking real people or fictional characters?
Sure. Go to town.
Well, because fictional characters are easy. I can just look at the stuff I read most on Archive of Our Own. And also, you don't have to feel guilty about it, because they're not real.
Either way is just fine. It's your show.
Oh, okay. Do they always say the full first and last name?
I do not know how it would negotiate having either one missing, but we can certainly experiment.
Well, because this does not reflect super well on me without context.
So? Does anything we do reflect well on any of us?
Lady Hitler from...
No. The character that I have a crush on is a nun.
Ooh.
And as such, does not have a last name. So her first name would be Sister, and her last name would be Beatrice, presumably.
I love nuns. Sister Beatrice?
Yes.
Okay.
Then we have... who else do I read a lot? God, I hope nobody ever watches this. Hope, Hope, and last name Michelson, Mikaelson.
Like
yeah,
that?
looks about right.
Number 3?
We could do Ava Silva, AVA, and then Silva SILVA.
Okay, halfway through.
Did I not? Oh, because I wasn't here. No. Who else do I read? I should have gotten my tablet. Fine, we'll do Sarah Lance, SARA, no H. And yeah, that's it. That's hard. Richard, do you know anyone I'm missing?
Can I? Who's the sheriff lady? Wyatt or?
Oh
Winona,
yeah.
or-
Wyatt Earp.
Yeah. No, not actually Wyatt Earp. Do you not have backspaces?
I have backspaces, but not backfields.
Oh my god, because the last name would have been the same. That's very funny.
What was her name?
Well, so her name is Winona, but the other characters that I actually have more of a crush on would have been Waverly Earp, or perhaps Nicole Hott.
Did we take notes of the names we've written so far?
I would remember them. Why?
So I can go back and do this again.
Oh, no, it's not that important. I think it's very funny that one of them is Wyatt Earp.
All right, and number 6 was Winona something, or
let's do Liara Tassoni, Liara, and the last name T apostrophe if they've got apostrophes. Well, fine, then just Tsoni. Yep.
Do I want to know why Silver was laughing?
Because he recognizes the property that it's from.
Wait, there's a 7. Oh, because one of these 7 will die. That's why. We need a 7th.
One day all 7 will die. The artist formerly known as Prince. Fine. Do Nicole.
We'll just do that.
The artist formerly known as Prince. Yeah, perfect.
And
oh no!
Hope Nicholson
you know what's
is
very
the one
funny?
to die. What's that?
Is that she is impossible to kill canonically.
Hmm.
In her property, she is the most powerful being in existence.
Nice.
That's very funny.
So there are 2 different houses that this can take place in. A single story, which is the one laid out in front of us, and a 2-story. Both of which have 10 rooms, one of which is a secret room. You see the room on the left side in the middle that appears to have no doorway?
Left side, middle. Yes.
That's the secret room. You take a step in some direction and it'll take you to some other room. But first, let's see what the basics of this are all about. Let's go into a room. There's a person standing in the sewing room. Many overstuffed chairs sit in a circle in the center of the room. A magnifying glass. Wow, how lucky is that? We need the magnifying glass to be able to identify the murder weapon. Because actually, let me put it this way. Wait, what? All of the chairs are nailed to the floor? I'll get the glass in a minute. Let's talk to Ava first. So we can interrogate by questioning with a simple cue. If somebody would like to take note that Ava's alibi is Wyatt.
I will not be taking note of anything, but thank you.
Silver, do you mind being my secretary?
I suppose I can be.
Make note. Ava's alibi is Wyatt.
Okay.
So the way we determine who it is that somebody is going to throw a false alibi. We'll be able to do that by simple corroboration of stories. So if Wyatt says that his alibi is Ava, neither of them is the culprit. The rest of the text here that they speak is not, at least to my knowledge, not particularly telling of anything. Come back here for the glass in a sec. The parlor.
Brand snifter.
So let's examine the snifter. This is what happens if you try to examine a possible murder weapon whilst not holding the glass. So let's go back and get the glass.
Ah,
We got real lucky finding it in the first room.
that is lucky. We could have wasted a lot of time.
And we also got lucky that the first legitimate item we searched is the murder weapon.
Wow, we'll be out of here in no time, huh?
We don't necessarily want to grab it yet. And I'm going to grab it now to demonstrate exactly why. So we're now carrying the murder weapon. Bear that in mind as we continue.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk to Sister Beatrice. The piggy bank cannot possibly be the murder weapon because we're fucking carrying it. So what is the person doing? Looking through drawers. Can we examine drawers? Well, this isn't for the weapon. This is for maybe bloodstains on some of the furniture. But let's question Sister Beatrice. Beatrice spent the entire evening alone in the sewing room.
Not great for her.
No, but worth noting anyway. Sister Beatrice was alone. Let's examine the safe. Open safe. We can't do anything like that, unfortunately.
You need to find the key first, and then that becomes,
Nope, it's not even that advanced. We literally can't do anything with the safe.
It's just part of the set dressing.
Yep. There's Wyatt Earp. So this could turn up interesting.
We can...
Sometimes they're going to be belligerent and do this.
yeah.
I've actually never seen that.
To which you simply pester them again.
Oh, is that it? Oh.
Now, Silver, what information do we have here that doesn't jive with this?
So, Eva's alibi was him, and he is...
He is saying otherwise. He's saying Prince.
So, that would imply that Ava did it. Now, the
Or
question
that
is-
Wyatt did it.
There won't be a triangle.
Oh.
Tafka,
No,
if we find
because-
Tafka or Prince is going to say Wyatt. That's just how the mechanics of the game work.
Well, this has been Alpha Wit Thursdays.
Yep, that's our show. See you later. Fuck off. And
I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you next week. We won't see you next week.
no, we won't see you next week. I have other business to attend to. So let's check the dresser that Wyatt is staring so intently at.
Ooh, quite modern.
Broken violin might seem like a clue, mightn't it?
Might it?
Except we have the murder weapon, so that's just another herring. Nobody in here. Let's check another room.
Communism was simply a red herring.
Well,
Hey.
here's Prince. Who is Prince going to say?
Presumably Wyatt.
That's right. We now know who the murderer is,
Yeah, we sure do.
and we now hold the murder weapon in our hands. Now we just have to determine what room and then get her. This is the hard part.
Indeed. Which we have made virtually impossible.
Yeah, there are no universally good ways to determine the room. You have to watch the actions of the person, and if you're lucky, find blood traces in the room. Nobody here. We don't really need to talk to anyone now.
The only thing we need now is to find the magnifying glass.
No, we have the glass. We picked it up.
Oh, the only thing we need
Now-
to do is find blood.
Notice the text that just showed up at the bottom.
Have you not been paying attention? We have the murder weapon.
We do. The
Wait, then how do you find the bloodstains then? It's been
first you pick up the glass. Then you can start examining items. The one that's got bloodstains on it is the murder weapon.
And how do you find the blood on the floor?
Luck. First of all, you have to have somebody staring at the floor, and then there has to be blood on the floor that's being stared at upon examination. So, basically, luck. Now, notice the text at the bottom. The murderer has grown suspicious of your investigation.
Yeah, what does that mean?
There is now a small chance that you're going to be cornered in a room and killed on the spot. And that
Jesus.
And that chance is significantly increased if you're carrying the murder weapon.
Oh.
Napping peacefully, that can't be right. Let's check the secret room. So there's a panel somewhere in the wall. And then somewhere in this room we can take a step out of here. Up, down, left, right.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever it takes.
Silver.
Left until something happens, I guess.
Alright, left.
And
we land in the dining hall where there's still no fucking person in here.
Well, let's just dart from room to room.
Yeah, we need to get somebody to stare at. Ooh.
Ah!
Yeah, she would. What?
Nope. Nothing unusual about the floor. Turns from the vanity, shocked to see you. I do not know all of the texts that can display the room clue. So there is some challenge to this. I do not have every answer. And the murderer is now stalking you.
Uh-oh.
We are not likely to win this one.
Oh! What?
Yes, we are likely to win this one. Now, we have all three pieces. Gather the suspects.
What room was that? Oh, the master bedroom. Okay.
And now it is time to make accusations. Silver, who is the culprit?
Ava!
Ava!
No.
We win! $278 moves. Professional sleuth. Not a bad start.
Indeed. You're a natural at this, Wet.
Good job, Wet.
Thanks, I guess.
Now then. Do we want to do this with the proper cast of characters that replace Wyatt with whomever else?
I don't know. I think it's it's Silver's turn for celebrity crushes, real or fictional.
Okay.
Oh, man. Okay. Natalie Portman.
Great choice. If you had twisted my arm and said real people, that would have been one of them.
Yes.
Were you the one who had a crush on Rihanna, or is that me?
That's both of us. I don't know what Rihanna's other name is.
Her real name is Robin Fenty.
Okay then, let's go with that. Robin with a Y. Cool.
Spelled this way?
Mm-hmm.
And?
Foxtrot, Echo, November, Tango, Yankee.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. There's a skill called... Echo! No, not you!
That. That's very funny.
Are you
One
are you
day I
using?
will-
I'm sorry. Are you using headphones, Silver?
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
That was his. Oh, because you wanted to start screaming orders to his Amazon device.
Well, I was going to ask her to describe fellatio. I'm not allowed near assistants for reasons. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Charlize Theron.
Check spelling.
Charlize.
Like this.
Or lies. Yeah.
Yes.
Like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Who was the protagonist of the Twilight movies? What was that
The
actress's
actress
name?
is Kristen Stewart, and also great choice.
Are you going for the actress or the character?
The character is a bit bereft of personality.
So
but
is-
the actress is much more interest.
So you're going with the actress.
Yes. Go with Zoe Kravitz.
It's just simple spelling, right?
Yep.
As in Lenny Kravitz's daughter?
Yep.
Okay. Two more.
Help me out here.
Who?
I can only start thinking of pornographic actresses that you've said that you've liked.
Oh, I mean, we can totally do that.
Do it.
I believe you said you were a fan of Jada Fire. Jada Fire?
Oh, goodness gracious, yes. Wow, I wonder what she's been up to. I haven't seen any of her work in, like, many years.
Spelled like this?
Many years. Wow.
Yes, but I don't remember how her last name is spelled.
I'm gonna go into incognito mode to see what she's been up to.
Oh, right now?
Wikipedia is here.
How does she spell her last name? Is it F-I or F-Y?
I believe it is just spelled fire.
As in
As in
flame.
plasma.
As in flame?
Yes.
And one more.
She does not have a Wikipedia. She does not have a Wikipedia entry, which is weird.
I feel like Wikipedia is not all that kind of porn stars. Or people are just afraid to document them there.
I suppose so. We have one more.
Yep. One of the 7 has to die.
Let's see. Who are my other pornographic actresses of whom I am a fan? Let's see. Let's get some trans representation up in here. Let's go with... are you the person I'm thinking of? Yes. Riley Nixon.
Spelling?
Riley.
Mm-hmm.
And then Nixon like the president.
Like that.
And what is that person in? No, not Natalie Portman!
We have the same house.
No! Oh, I didn't realize that Twitter allowed just like straight pornography. That is just porn.
I guess I didn't know that they did either.
They have like a tag where it's like, do you want to view sensitive content?
Uh,
And then you click it, and it's just like a woman pouring laundry detergent all over her naked body.
I shall step into the house and begin.
I think you should.
Indeed.
We
Natalie
have...
Portman's murder isn't going to solve itself.
Take note of this. Charlize Theron appears agitated. Could be a sign of something in the room. But what's she got to say? She's hanging with Kristen Stewart in the parlor. Now, the mention of rooms is also fairly irrelevant because the people by themselves will represent whether alibis are true or false. Just as a point of mechanic. So Charlize claims Kristen.
Yep.
Got the glass.
Nice. That's super lucky.
That is lucky.
Let's check Zoe Kravitz. Zoe claims to be alone, and I will say at this point that if they say that they are alone, they are not the culprit.
That's right, because the whole point of this game is the...
Yep. So Zoe is inherently safe. We're right near the secret room. Let's jump there, see if maybe there's an item in here. Oh,
Kristen Stewart!
This is interesting. Let's check the mallet. Alright, so the mallet is not the murder weapon. Kristen? Kristen claims Charlize.
I'm just gonna let that image roll around in my head for a little while. Don't mind me.
What, Kristen claiming Charlize? On private matters?
Yes.
Oh. Well, we have our murderer. Murderess, really.
Do we?
Yeah.
Didn't Charlize also claim Kristen?
Oh, did she?
Yes.
See, I'm not taking notes. This is why I'm the worst detective. So, Kristen and Charlize are safe.
Mm-hmm.
And so is Zoe Kravitz.
Yep.
And we're pretty sure it's not a suicide, so...
Up, down, left, right.
That leaves three of the 7 still possibly, right. Possibly, That sucks.
It's alright, we weren't all that far. Let's check the
Let us
hammer.
examine the hammer!
It is not the hammer.
The hammer is my penis.
The hammer. Let's check the mirror.
Oh, she is she?
Well, I would like to see what happens when we're caught with the item. So I'm just going to take that. And what does Jada have to say? Jada claims Riley. And Rihanna has just found us with the weapon, taken it from us, and...
Well...
That's how quick it can happen, and I'm pretty sure... Did we even see the murderer suspicious text? I don't think we did.
No.
So, in contrast to the first game, we got extremely unlucky in this game.
And extremely lucky in that game.
Yeah.
Let me see you work.
Fancy that. Rihanna's doing the beating this time. Anyway.
She is going to fight a man. A
knight, in fact.
It's true. Demonstrably.
Well, I suppose it's my turn.
Indeed! Still, I led a full life. Got to see Jotafire sprawled out. Got to
in honor of Star Wars Day being yesterday.
May the Force be with you, Jean-Luc. and having flashbacks to that super weird Star Trek sex text adventure that you streamed.
Yeah, yep. Ha! Picard is dead, and we still don't have the 2-story house.
I know who did this one. Picard was killed by Alex Kurtzman. He's to blame for what they did to Picard.
Yeah, but one.
Christ. I just trolled myself by switching over to the browser and getting an eye full of naked Riley Nixon.
One small.
Riley Nixon's naked?
Yes?
Oh, I thought she was not a pornographic actress. I see.
No.
The only problem with your theory is that Alex is not involved in this show. So here we go again.
Mamma mia. Oh, I should have gone with Anne Hathaway.
Here's Troy.
Great. Another good choice.
Along with Halle Berry, of course.
Troy was having sex with Beverly Crusher.
I'm into it.
It's funny to read these names in this text.
Yeah.
So this is how the
hearing it in her particular accent.
Yeah, so this is how the Enterprise D crew really feels about each other. There's Riker.
No, I've had so much carb today.
Oh.
Give me extra carb.
Look at this. Riker also claims Beverly.
Done.
It could have been a threesome.
We're going to have to find Beverly. She's going to implicate either husband or wife.
Yep.
Nobody else's testimony is relevant at this point. And I do not have the glass yet. What Worf has to say is completely irrelevant. What Data has to say is irrelevant, but we've got the glass.
It's funny because it's true. For me. Not so much for you, unless you wear contacts and you've hidden this fact from us.
Hmm. It's not the flask. It's not the pot. Where the hell's Beverly? Only place I haven't looked is the secret room. Well, here's the room. Alright, who's cussing on my show?
Sorry, that's the alarm from my Toyota Corolla.
I chose down and ended up here.
Murder is now suspicious.
The phone. Let's have some fun and take a blind stab, shall we? Or not.
Well,
We were literally one step and one coin flip away from solving this. But, alas.
I never did trust that Betazoid.
So, as the only winner wit, would you like another crack?
sure.
Okay.
This time I will open up Archive of Our Own and go to my history.
Ooh.
One moment, please. Please the internet. Let's see.
You care about pleasing the internet? I sure as hell don't.
I'm not logged in on this computer? Yes, I am. Don't you lie to me. Alright, history. We did Sister Beatrice and Ava Silva. We did Hope Michelson. We did... Oh. I like them together, but not separately.
You could put them both in the same game.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Nothing matters. Velvet, VELVT, and her last name is Crowe, CROWE.
Mm-hmm.
Eleanor, ELEANOR, and her last name is Hume, HUME. Correct?
Mm.
She doesn't have a last name, which is going to make that harder. Did I read that? Yes, I did. This is a long time ago. Oh, hell yes! Toni, TONI. And her last name is SHALIFOE.
Shalifo?
And let's do Shelby. And her last name is Goodkind. GOODKIND. Yep.
The good kind.
Yeah. Oksana. OKSANA. Yep. And Astankova. ASTANKOVA. Let's see. Let's do Nicole. And Haught. HAUGHT.
That's hot.
Yeah, it's... Oh, what a fool I've been. Scylla, SCYLLA.
Like this?
And her last name is Ramshorn, RAMSHORN. That's the one.
And
No!
Scylla is gone.
Is it always the last person? No, it's not, is it?
No. Picard was
John
my...
Luke was first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Alright. Before we begin, let me check something in my files. Is there some reason I am not getting the other house? It's literally just divided in half, one floor on the left half and then another floor on the right half. So, I mean, it's not like super special. I'm just trying to figure out why I'm not getting it.
No, I know you like to be thorough, but I certainly don't feel slighted.
Yeah, okay. Well, battle of the fictional porn stars, I guess.
None of these people are porn stars.
What
Let me check.
Except in with vivid imagination.
Well, in some
that counts.
alternate universes, but no. Everything, no.
Well, let's see what Shelby says. Shelby is alone and safe.
Okay. There's a teapot.
I don't have the glass yet.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking. Oh no, Toni.
Toni claims Oksana.
When they say they think it is somebody, does that mean anything?
It does not. And man, will you stop dropping cusses on Michelle?
Yeah, what alarm is that?
That is me getting text messages.
And
oh, that's right.
Up.
I don't silence it generally because
we got dumped right into the glass.
Of work, yeah.
Yeah.
We got the glass, and we can check Toni's alibi because she mentioned Oksana.
Oksana claims Toni. They are safe.
Okay. Did you check whatever item was in there?
There wasn't one.
Okay.
None that can be checked anyway. The pot can. And it's not pot.
Is this Is Eleanor at all related to the famous philosopher who is super racist?
No.
Not at all. And Eleanor claims Tony and is therefore the murderer.
Well,
So, who is our murderer? Tell me a bit about our murderer.
Eleanor Hume is the murderer in this case.
Tell me a bit about Eleanor Hume.
Oh, character in a video game. Next question.
Which video game?
Tales of Berseria.
Oh, please, please, please tell me the tube is the murder weapon.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
You should be able to fix that dent in the tuba, though.
Yeah, I mean, I have the training. I'm just really out of practice on dent work and brass especially.
It's not
All
the
of my
piggy
dent
bank.
work is in nickel silver these days.
Good for killing vampires. And werewolves.
Is it? I don't think there's any silver in nickel silver.
Why wouldn't it be? It's right in the name.
Did Shelby move?
Apparently.
Look who it is!
Is she staring at her own blood?
They always return to the scene of the crime.
Yeah, why did you do that, bud?
Actually, this is something I've never seen before. I have never
You've
seen...
never had that particular situation?
No. I've never picked up the murder weapon
In front of the murderer?
And then had my very next step end in this. I've never seen that.
Yeah, you picked it up in front of the murderer.
Yeah.
She was there with it. She watched you do it.
She
watched you find the blood.
I have to wonder if the game is really that smart. But I don't know if I'm ever going to run into that exact situation again.
So it would be exceptionally easy to program that.
It would, but did they?
Probably.
It would be a line of code whenever you pick up the murder weapon to see if the murder is currently being displayed. Because when you're in the same room with them, their character is being displayed on the map. And if it returns true, then you can set you can increase the counter that builds up as you take steps to be plus 1,000, so that it automatically murders you the next step you take.
256. They hadn't invented numbers that high yet.
Yep.
You're probably right.
All right. I want to start demonstrating some ways to lose, because we've seen how to win.
No, we've mostly seen how to lose.
But
We've very much seen how to lose.
But we've seen how to win.
Once, yes.
True.
Let's do the basic game just to do some documenting here. So we have a Carlotta Winston, or we had one until very recently.
Mm-hmm.
Vanessa Shore. Vanessa is safe.
Be alone, yeah. Nobody there.
John Donlevy.
Sniffed him.
John claims a Harriet. And there's a Daryl somewhere out there. Beneath the pale moonlight.
Remember, if you see Harriet Tubman commit a murder, no you didn't.
Yeah.
Daryl claims Harriet also. We must find Harriet.
Indeed.
And we must
Harriet
find the glass.
No.
There's the glass. There are no murder weapons here. It's not the vase.
Vanessa again, I think.
Yeah, it's not the pot.
Murder suspicious.
It is not the soap tray. Oh, please let it be the paper mache mask. No. But that's pretty cool.
That's a nice little touch.
Let it be the drill. It is not the drill.
That would fucking violent as hell.
It is not the clock.
You're gonna get got.
It's not the brick.
Wait. I've never seen a person rush past you in the hallway.
People are in the hallway for some reason. This can't be it. Because I've never seen that before either, but I suppose that doesn't mean it can't be it. Murder or stalking. I don't have the weapon. There's the weapon.
You do now.
No, I don't.
But we still haven't found Harriet.
I'm not picking up the weapon. We're probably going to get killed by timeout.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to be able to find Harriet, I can promise that. Oh, there's Harriet.
As long as we can find the floor, we can... Hey!
What?
Harriet claims Daryl. Who's the odd...
who was the other guy?
Who's the odd person out?
John Donlevy, I think? The Donlevy man.
Yeah.
It's John?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know the room.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the snifter. Without taking any steps, I'm going to gather the suspects.
Bring them here.
And we are most likely about to get the ending where we have the incorrect room. So, we'll accuse John. That'll give us 2 out of 3. And it happened in the dining hall, which we had absolutely no fucking way of knowing unless somebody stared at the fucking floor.
So why doesn't this count as winning? He just confessed.
Because...
if he was like... No. It just played a bad sound.
Because in traditional Cluedo style, we have to get the room, too.
Yeah, well, that's because you're, like, actually solving the crime. This man just confessed to the crime.
Which means we should be able to arrest him.
Yes! This still counts, so I don't... It's not realistic.
See, this here
if
is
he said, like, well, it wasn't, you know, you arrest him and there's no evidence in the room or whatever, and he goes free on a technicality.
Yeah. See, this here is by far the most common ending I got when I was a kid. Because I never knew how to get the room in the first place. And then after I grew up, I learned that there is a grand fucking luck factor involved in getting the room. Alright, so we have gotten caught with the murder weapon ending, we've gotten wrong room ending, we've gotten the victory ending.
Have you gotten... Is there a wrong weapon ending, and is that noticeably different in any way?
No. The only weapon you can pick up is the one that's identified as the bloodstain.
Oh, and you can't gather the suspects until you have a weapon, huh?
Correct. So they've taken out those possible endings. Now, what if we go and shit the bed entirely, or at least as close as possible? I don't care what John has to say. I want the glass so I can find the weapon. Is it in the secret room? No, it isn't. Did I check here? Yeah, I did. Now. It's not the flower pot. It's not the cup. It's not the platter. Is it this pot?
Never that pot.
Is it the piggy bank? Is it the snifter again? No. Is it the iron?
Ooh.
No. Is it the mirror? No. Is it
the brick?
Fucking brick. It's the brick. No, brick. Well, this room is not so secret anymore. Gather suspects. So who do we want to accuse?
So this is the just accused the wrong person ending?
Yeah. This is the worst. This is the worst ending you can possibly get, that you made an accusation but didn't get it right.
John again. Fuck him.
Alright.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Rubs me the wrong way.
It was Daryl. And of course there's an ending where you get the right room but the wrong suspect. Good luck getting that one, because fucking luck factor.
You're way more likely to get the suspect before you are able to get the correct room information.
Yeah, the suspect, the only luck involved is actually finding enough to confirm a lie. Now, the only other ending I can think of is what happens if you time out completely.
And that doesn't just end with you getting brained?
Oh, we get brained, just not with our own evidence. So I'm going to walk through rooms and steps and whatnot just to run the clock down. Now, we won't get killed unless we're in a room.
Well, we're being stalked.
Yep. Let's go a little more. Drive this up to 100% kill. This should do. It didn't do.
The stuffed emu?
Wow. I have questions.
Yeah, where was that item this whole time?
No idea, but then I didn't check all the rooms. There was a stuffed emu in one playing up to this point. A stuffed emu, huh? I would love to see either the drill or the tuba.
The drill would be so gruesome.
Let's see if we can get one more good one. Does anybody have 7 people on their heart?
On their heart? What a fun way of putting that. No, my heart is well today, thank you. Brother Andrew.
Should we Oregon Trail this thing and grab some of our friends? We have plenty with Discord names.
I guess. Yeah, let me pull up the Discord server and I'll start reading them aloud. Let's do... This is not what I wanted.
We have to get our undisputed ringleader.
This is not what I wanted either.
Here's number 1. We have to get our leader.
Oh, from that Discord server.
Oh, were you thinking the other one?
I was thinking the one that we're currently in. But yeah, start with her. And there's Dogfort. He dropped in a lot.
Dogfort! Dogfort!
There's... Well, he's changed his name, but he often went by Anime Titties.
Anime titties. I like the correct spelling.
Yeah, there's Z Pastor.
I wonder who that could be. He said doxing a good friend on the internet.
I mean...
Well, do we count this as he doxed himself? By putting...
Yeah, it's not the most anonymous.
We'll just do that then.
There's Violetta VT. Check her out on Twitch.
She's currently streaming Control.
Good game.
Would this work?
I can't see it because I have it minimized.
It reads Violetta ex-Admiral.
Yeah. Who else are we friends with? Because the other server, everybody just sort of has their own name. I mean, there's Chikorita Rights.
There's another name that she was going to go by at one time, inspired by another streamer friend of mine.
Cannibal Titties.
Yeah.
Cannibal Titty. How many?
We need one more.
Everybody just put their names. Nicky Nax. N-I-C-K-Y. And then K-N-A-C-K-S.
I almost don't want to hit...
who Nicky Nax is.
Nikki Hallberg.
The wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a dox.
Whatever. Literally no one watches this, and when they do, we get angry.
You get angry. I just sit here and enjoy it. And laugh my ass off.
And ban them for almost no infractions whatsoever.
Only if they're in the chat and they're total strangers. And they get mouthy or otherwise have some kind of attitude.
If they express any opinions, you're banned.
Well, no. If they express...
Okay, fine. If you express an opinion that Alpha disagrees with, you're banned.
If you express an opinion that is based upon hatred, you're banned.
Yeah, that one guy just said, the way you're playing the game, you're missing out on a lot of stuff, and you banned him, if I remember correctly.
Backseat gaming. Legitimate infraction. Oh, sorry. Unwarranted backseat gaming. I never asked for that. Besides, I didn't like his attitude. Anyway.
I think that was the only thing he said. But anyway.
I almost don't want to hit enter here.
Why?
Because somebody's going to die.
Oh, well, this was your idea.
I suppose I should follow through with it, huh?
It's too late now. You've entered in a lot of names.
All right.
Oh,
Oof.
No.
Well, hope you're not watching this, pal.
Of all the people in my family, he is not the one I would expect to go first.
Oh, and by the way, we got the 2-story house at last.
Ah, so we did.
Oh, yeah, look, that's stairs. We had an estate? That rules.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, your brother is going to be the only one of us who's going to be able to afford an estate.
He's going to be the only one of us who could probably afford to retire.
Mm. Whit, would you like to comment on the fact that the oboe could be the murder weapon?
Oboes are like 50% cork by volume, right?
No, you don't know the first thing about instruments. Do shut your mouth.
Well, she told you.
Yeah, no. I mean, they have cork on them the way that lots of instruments do. I mean, I will give you this. Oboes are way more likely to have cork pads. But a cork pad is actually harder than a bladder pad.
Yeah, but I don't think a double reed is sharp enough to penetrate flesh and bone.
No, it would have to be bludgeoning.
Yeah.
And granadilla probably could. It is one of the densest woods. It's why people make instruments out of it.
I do like dense wood.
Do you?
My own. Anyway. Well, here's Violetta. Violetta claims to be with Kuro.
Mm-hmm.
Spent the entire evening together in the bedroom. Your thoughts, Whit?
The lady doesn't kiss and tell, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Aha.
And also, if anyone was capable of actually going through with committing a murder out of all the people we've listed, V is probably
top of that list.
No, I would say second.
Second?
Mm-hmm.
Only one I could think of truly being top of the list would have to be Kuro.
No, Blue Genius. Hands down.
I'm having a very hard time disputing that, actually.
She has an extremely strong moral compass.
Yep.
And those morals do not necessarily match up with anybody else's.
Yep.
And she also is not... I haven't really ever seen her express remorse. or anything?
Well, to be fair, she's the strong one.
Yeah, she's done some things that I found disagreeable and wasn't sorry about it.
Hmm.
So yeah, if someone actually could go through with ending someone's life, I think she's the most likely.
Yeah, especially in the protection of a loved one.
Or if Josh pisses her off. No,
There's
this is not a joke.
No, there's this whole conversation about divorce is not an option. Therefore,
yeah, and that makes me deeply uncomfortable because I know her well enough to know that she is serious, and that is something I find pretty reprehensible.
Have you ever
murder?
Have you ever had had dialogue about this?
Yeah, her mind is not going to be changed.
Well, no, but at least you did your part in saying your piece.
I mean, it's the thing is, she's told that to so many people that it will be extremely easy to report her to the police.
Mm-hmm. I will do no such thing. She's too good a friend.
Yeah, well, so is Josh.
I am Swiss, anyway. Anime titties, and we do not have an established murderer yet. Nor the glass.
While pre-COVID, while we were huddled in a circle at a party, came up to me and drunkenly handed me a loaded firearm, where I had like literally nowhere to point this loaded firearm that was not at a person.
So how did you resolve this?
I handed the firearm to our friend Shaikon to put away.
You handed it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Was Shaikon drunk? Because he's usually extremely responsible, but if he's like totally lost, I don't know if that's much of a better choice.
I trusted him to put it away. Also, Shaikon won't shoot animals because he's just not capable of pulling the trigger while hunting. So, I figure if he's not willing to, I figure if anyone has to have a loaded firearm at a birthday party, it should be. I think it was even his birthday, actually.
Anyway, Anime Titties claims to be with Nikki. Still don't have the glass.
That is going to make this harder.
Kuro's here.
No? Wait, is Kuro Cannibal
That's her.
Titty?
Yeah, that was the name that if she was going to start a streaming channel, which she still might do now that she's got the Elgato, that would be her streamer name.
Yeah, the porn name that up to this point wasn't. If you like naked tits, that is.
A lot of people do.
I do.
I'm not really sure I know someone who isn't a fan of titties.
Of the tits? Well, Kuro and V are both safe.
Yeah.
We have the glass. Nothing here. A jar of cold cream.
You know, it's funny, cold cream is pretty okay for getting bloodstains out, if I remember correctly.
What is?
Cold cream, it was an older cosmetic product. People don't really use it anymore. It's like a moisturizer, basically, if I am not mistaken.
Somebody has to be staring at the floor for us to check the floor.
My apologies for the 1996 Toyota Corolla door.
Okay, we have the room.
And we had the item, right? It was the cold cream.
Yeah, I know where the item is.
So now it's just the person?
Yep. And this is the ending that I'm after. And I am denied it.
Damn it! Damn it, dog for it. Well, that brings up an interesting question. Technically, the person that we know who is most likely to be able to kill someone is him because he's super, super, super done it in the army.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the Marines, excuse me. I keep forgetting that army is not a catch-all term for armed forces, and if you say it, people will get mad and make barking noises at you.
Well, that's just them. The Coast Guard doesn't do it. They're quiet about it.
Yeah, they don't have a version of the barking, huh?
No, they're very quiet, very methodical, and very cerebral about it. And I know that because I was raised with it all around me.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you never served at all.
I was not interested in having more discipline than the discipline I had at home.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
Like this was something that while it was worth it in teaching me stuff, I do not want to deal with it my entire life.
No, that would be a get in and get out kind of thing.
Yep. All right.
Oh, close.
Do we want to do another one with the this server people?
That was mostly the server people. I ran out and started switching to Nikki Nax when I ran out of names of people that I think you have ever interacted with. Because there's like TubeSock and stuff, but
how about one with the college group?
just their real human names?
No. There's
all of their display names and Discord are just their names. They didn't set nicknames. That's why I didn't choose them.
There are some who have, they have their real names as display names, but their account names.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't mouse over that. I could do that. Now I'm curious.
Alright, so let me move this window over here so I can look at this too. We didn't do this guy.
I am not looking because I am...
Echo 5 Whiskey.
Yeah, if you can find a way to do it.
I just did. Echo 5 Whiskey.
Mermage and Nellisora.
Alright, so I'm just going to do this. Mage. Easiest separation on this one would be Nellisora. Tiger Socks.
Tiger X Socks, but yes.
Tiger X Socks.
And there's set 262.
Yes, there is. Can we do numbers? Let's see. We'll just have to do this. We'll do it the words way.
Please hold, I think I hear someone knocking on my door.
Who else
Illegal.
is...
There's Dinosaur Jetpack, which is pretty good.
That is good. And there's only one appropriate person to do on that one. We have to do music J.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
Well, I already know who did it.
Do you?
Yeah, it was Blue Genius. We just talked about this.
But Blue Genius isn't here right now.
And then she'll be extremely angry that someone got to him first.
Fair.
Did you just waste time walking around in the front yard?
Yes.
We don't have time for this. We lose all the time.
Mermage is safe.
That tracks.
Can we check the newspaper? Nope. Red Clay of Virginia. Dinosaur Jetpack claims Tiger X Socks.
Hmm. It's not going great.
No, it's not.
Did we talk to Tiger Socks?
No. And
Oh!
and that tracks.
Yes, it does.
Oh, hold on. I just lost my opportunity to check the floor by walking out.
Oh no! Well, oh, and their hunch
It
was
was a
right.
drill! Ah!
It was the drill? Oh,
No!
I'm sorry.
Oh, god damn it. I wanted the drill with the blood.
Boo, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a pretty shade.
You're doing it again?
Once more. Vanessa X. William.
Hot.
Margaret is safe.
Did you talk to Harriet?
Harriet is Harriet X. John.
And Vanessa claimed William, you said?
Yep. William claims Daryl.
Uh-oh.
It's Vanessa. Because Daryl is going to claim William. EX who?
Oh. But what about the room?
I want lightning to strike before Silver gets back. That way we can sit right on that frame. And I'm
So we're
also
just gonna...
I'm going to accuse Daryl and hope I have the right room.
I see.
Nope, not the right room.
And wasn't the right person either.
Nope. And I knew that. The right person was Vanessa.
So hang on, how did you expect lightning to strike? Oh, you wanted the other incorrect ending?
Yes, I did.
I see.
I very much did. I don't think we're going to get much further in this beyond that.
No, I don't think there's anything else to show, and it,
And I think we've toasted the novelty of
oh, for sure.
using people's names. So...
It is 9:15.
Yeah, and... I don't know, it almost seems rather rude to sign off before Silver gets back.
It depends on how dire his visitors' problems are.
Well, if his visitors' problems are that dire, I would hope he would come back here for just 15 seconds. tell us he's done for the night, and then we just be done for the night.
I mean, I don't have my phone on me. He could have texted.
I'm going
In
to...
fact, let me go get my phone. It's good for me to have it on me. I will be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, let's try this again. Carlotta X Harriet. It's Daryl. Okay.
No sign of him on the phone.
It's the vase.
Hello, John.
I know what the murder weapon is.
Right.
I know who did it.
Oh. Just trying to get the room.
Oh, god damn it, I got the suspicious.
Clock's ticking. Do you have the weapon, or you just know which one it is?
I have the weapon.
Oh boy.
And we're gonna we're gonna get it. All I have to do now is not accuse Daryl. Oh, whoops.
Aha!
We did it!
You got all the endings.
Yes, I did. I am much happy now.
I'm glad we could complete this for you.
Yes. And we have over 40 minutes to spare. That'll equate to approximately 40 minutes that we get back. But I must first announce that for those of you, if anyone ever does watch any of these fucking shows, I will not be available for any shows next week. Indeed. As I will be busy doing stage show stuff for that week. And I expect to be back to my regular schedule starting Wednesday the 18th, at which point hopefully Kuro has a suitable controller for Ocarina of Time. Or if not, surely we will find something else to fill the time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And then we will also need a new plan for Thursdays for the moment. I don't believe we have anything in progress, do we?
No, we finished Botanicula.
Indeed. So we're going to have to find some other plan. There is something I wanted to do sometime in the near future.
Yes.
I would like to have my own set of semi-instructional videos for Jackbox games. So I was thinking, like, get 3 people on whichever day of the week I happen to do this. Go through 1 or 2 packs a night, just play one quick little game just to capture the how-to to play each game and a little bit of the filthy novelty that the Jackbox instructionals would not go into.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, as one potential idea, since we have Silver with us for however long.
I think it's only 1 more week, and then you're gone for it. We'll have to confirm with him, but I feel like it was only 2 weeks.
Yes, and if he would kindly come back to the fucking microphone, we could confirm with him anyway. Anyway, well, I figured that would be one good option, would be you, Kuro, and Silver. Unless, of course, he's not here, then we're going to have to find a third sucker.
Aren't you the third sucker?
We need 4 players to really make it any kind of meaningful.
Oh.
I don't want to do it with just 3. If I can avoid it.
Well, if you're doing 1 round per game, they're not going to be great rounds.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Regardless of how many people you've got.
I guess you're right.
But we can try.
If I don't find somebody by then, it could be just the 3 of us. With the spirit being demonstration with as much filth as we can possibly muster, rather than necessarily anything like super great.
Yeah, if that is what you want to do, I'm sure that can work. Have you run this by Kuro?
Not yet.
I think she'll be down for it. I guess it just depends on whether or not she really wants to have the Thursday to herself.
Yeah. I kind of just...
And I guess it doesn't have to be the exact same people every time.
It doesn't. I'm rotating a bunch of different ideas. Oh, but I am planning on a Jackbox night on Sunday the 15th, after I finish my last show.
The 15th.
It would be at 8 p.m.
Think I have... I guess he would probably be home by then.
Could be.
That's a maybe. I have Silver and my brother here that weekend to play a legacy board game, but by that late, my brother probably would have headed home, and Silver might stick around.
I was going to say, if time permits, why don't we just have them in on it?
Yeah, if he is interested, then we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I originally didn't think I'd be able to make it, but that actually works out pretty well.
Yeah, so this began with me throwing a survey for either Sunday night or Monday night. What people are better with during the week.
Oh, that's right. I chose not to answer because I'm not usually super into Jackbox. And so I didn't want to put my thumb on the scales if it wasn't really my not really my scales to begin with.
Yeah, the result of that survey was very, very overwhelmingly in favor of Sunday.
I believe it. Everybody's teachers.
Mm-hmm. So who have we got here? We've got Echo, Akiba, Runner Mama, Tiger Socks, Tangible Silences, Nina Bina, Rama, and Erica 517 have all said Sunday.
Oh, cool.
The Monday crowd is Richard and Blue Genius. He's already self-doxed, so I don't care.
Yeah. Interesting.
But yeah, I do want to find a way to do something for those who said Monday, but I'm going to please the big crowd first.
Yeah, it's kind of the way it has to go with things like this.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are absolutely free to come in if you want. It starts at 8.
Yeah, it sounds like there actually may be too many people, but we'll see. I'm sure people will cycle in and out, like people will get there promptly at 8, stuff like that.
Well, that's good, because if enough people get in there at once, it means I finally get my wish of not having to play and just being the host.
The games come with a host. You don't need to host.
I find myself less repetitive than them.
Fair point. Extremely fair point.
And it also allows me free reign to commentate because I have absolutely no influence on anything that happens. I wouldn't sign in for the audience. I would literally just enjoy the show and talk.
Well, hang on. Then how... Whose game are you using?
Mine.
You have to play.
No, I don't. You're not required to sign into the game.
Oh. No, I guess you're right.
No, I used to be on a stream every Saturday night where the host would just sit there and enjoy the show.
Silver says he has to move. Silver just messaged me. I think he found my chat first. He has to move furniture. I'll be back in 10, hopefully. So we should just go.
I would respond back and tell him that we're just going to call it because we've done everything we need to.
Okay, I'll let him know.
And as for us, thank you all for not showing up. I'm Alpha.
I've been wet.
And Titwank's quite hard to come by.
Hey!
Good night.
Good night.